And workout in 2 minutes or less. So how jacked does Batman need to be? Well, Batman doesn't need to be too big because that would slow him down and make him easier to knock over, but he does need strength because while martial arts reduce the need for strength by allowing weaker people to beat stronger people, they're hard to pull off in hectic street fights. And having a strong body with strong muscles makes a nice buffer to help overpower opponents and withstand damage. There are two types of muscular hypertrophy or growth that Batman should focus on. There's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which comes from subjecting your muscle to metabolic stress and increasing the amount of water and glycogen inside of them. This is done in higher rep ranges. There's also myofibrillar hypertrophy, where you increase the amount of mechanical tension the muscles are exposed to, and they have more protein synthesis and muscle fiber density, and that makes them stronger. This is the type that Batman would want to focus on. Because Batman has a stressful job and also he's spending a lot of time training his martial arts technique, I only have him weight training 2 times a week. Each workout starts with an explosive exercise, then has some strength exercises, and then unilateral exercises, and abdominal exercises are supersetted in between each of the other ones. So for abs, you have flexion exercises like crunches and leg raises that increase muscle mass and protect the internal organs. And then you have rotational exercises that are important for punches and kicks. And then you have stability exercises that help you maintain your posture during a fight. So in here we see some stability and then rotational exercises here. Explosive exercises help improve your nervous system's efficiency at recruiting motor units. Olympic lifts are the best way to develop overall power because you can increase the weights over time. You got cleans, snatches, and jerks. Then for building up your alactic capacity, we have jumping and sprinting. You can do regular vaults, you can box jump, hurdle, or generally kick ass. For the upper body alactic capacity, you got throws and plyometric push-ups. So javelin throws, keg throws, and batarangs. Strength training for Batman is very low reps. While UFC fighters would use higher reps, they're combining their conditioning with their strength training, and I prefer the military strategy of doing strength training separate from conditioning. So for that reason, based on 90% of his 1 rep max, he's going to be doing low rep workouts. And every cycle, each week they get heavier, and then at the end of the cycle, he increases the reps and starts again. So that way, he progressively increases the weights over time. For developing overall strength, we have hinging movements like the deadlift, Atlas balls, got tire flips and good mornings. And then for the lower body, we got squats, basically just that. We got upper body strength from vertical pushing as well as horizontal pushing. And to offset muscular imbalances, we should be doing pulling movements like pull-ups and rows that will promote joint and shoulder joint health. And also Batman does a lot of grappling and climbing, so it's important for him to have pulling strength anyways. Specificity movement. Should Batman be training movements that mimic actual combat? Since he's doing so many punching and kicking movements during a sparring session, it might be good to train opposing muscles to prevent muscular imbalance. That being said, he should do a lot of unilateral movements because they have high carryover to combat movements. So for his lower body, unilateral movements would be things like step-ups and lunges, and for his upper bodies, you got one-arm pull-ups and rows, and then landmine presses and push-ups, both rope climbing and punching bags. Now, on his off days, Batman should be training his energy systems. His alactic system should already be trained by his jumps and stuff. But his lactic systems he could do on his off days with sprints and or workout circuits, like box jumps and then followed with jumping push-ups and things. You know the idea. And aerobic training would be done with light, low-intensity workouts for increasing time each week. Anyways, that's all. Thank you very much.